M. Thambidurai.
Thank you, Vice Chairman. The fourth union budget presented by the Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman on 1st February 2022 was like a booster dose for the economy in the endemic, post-endemic era, wherein the government has chosen to lead the path by heavily increasing the capital expenditure to create a cycle of high growth, employment generation, spur in the consumption, which in turn is like to bring buoyancy in revenues rather than going for the fiscal squeeze, which is required to take India to the next level. Sir, I want to make one thing very clear. Some of our opposition members accused the Prime Minister has not taken keen on the poor and others. There is no development like that. I want to say, sir, the budget seeks to lay the foundation for achieving the vision of the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji. For example, if you take agriculture, agriculture is giving more importance during Modi's period. He allocated a lot of money, and also the agriculture workers, the rural area, is getting a lot of incentives, and they have given the money for them, putting in their accounts to give purchasing power and the employment opportunity. And also, you know very well, when we are facing this pandemic situation, how the Prime Minister acted to see that to boost get the more vaccinations for that, for encourage our Indian manufacturers to that, laboratories. He visited physically. Taking the risk of his life, he visited most of the labs and to see whether it's going on or for the country. That way, he is such kind of a man. He has taken so much stress for the poor people and for development of this country, and also the vaccines which produced also exported to other countries also. That way he is concerned for other states, other countries also. That way he showed his human kindness. We have to appreciate that, sir. Regarding the last time also in the question number you have seen, in the employment, our Honorable Minister is Labor and Employment Minister is there. I raised a question. At that time he answered, how these recent years, the employment ratio increased year by year. That showed that employment opportunity, how is our Prime Minister giving to the youth, is especially for education, health, and other sectors is showing. Especially, sir, if you take schemes-wise, if you take also drinking water scheme, he has allotted a lot of for that. Then also for housing scheme, Prime Minister allotted a lot of fund for that. For roads, historical allocation given for the road development. And also education also same way. Defense, he is more concerned about the security of this country. That is why when Prime Minister has taken over this reins of this country, he is concentrating more on the defense sector to see that external threat must not be there, especially from Pakistan or China and other countries. That shows this capacity, how that when he is investing more, employment is also getting, sir. And also, especially MSME sector. MSME sector is given more than 9% of that thing has been increased to give them a lot of employment opportunity. Sir, I want to say some things regarding the Tamil Nadu also. So, Edappadi Palaniswamy as a chief minister at that time, he lot of welfare schemes for socio-economic schemes. He implemented that based on our Amma, Madam, who has done Jayalalitha ji at that time, same way he has done what MGR also did. But our Elango said, this government is not caring about the poor people. Repeatedly go on arguing, this government is not bothering about the poor people. There is no socio-economic development interest. Sir, I want to put one question to the honorable members. When they present the budget in Tamil Nadu, what's up the budget that Tamil Nadu is implement? They never included what the promises the main election festival. For example, every 1,000 rupees will give every family members. Whether implemented or not. No, I'm telling, because when you are, sir, and also, for example, 2,500 rupees, our Edappadi Palaniaswamy is given the every household car holders in the pending situation. Not only pending, Pongal gift also is given. But that has been withdrawn. Sir, Mangal Sutra is a big, good scheme for poor people giving gold to the Kali Tangam. Madam Jalita has brought.
It is his time.
But that is,
it's not your time, it's his time. Let him speak.
Because when you said, sir, when you said that there is no, this government is not caring about the poor, whether that government is caring about the poor, I want to ask them. Kali Tangam, there is a good scheme for the educated people, poor people. Madam, you introduced a scheme. That scheme will be led very well by Edappadi Palaniaswamy. But now this government has stopped. Then how can, if they come and discuss and criticize this government, when Modi is giving a lot of welfare programs, so many, Madam Sitharaman from Tamil Nadu, she has coming giving a good budget. When everybody is appreciating, why has to go on telling there is socio-economic neglected, this same word that DMK has gone telling. Which they neglected this kind of programs. That is why what we are seeing that, sir. This is another thing, sir, regarding education. Sir, our country needs 5 sectors we have to consolidate. One is agriculture. Second is education. Third is health. Fourth is defense. And other industrial activities. I appreciate that, sir. But what I'm suggesting, sir, education side, health side, we require giving a lot of importance, which our government is ready to, is coming forward. But I request Financial Minister, one problem is facing self-financing institution, trust, what our trust recently said, our andhra friend has said just now, Reddy has said, Trust Act, when the Congress was in power, they brought an act betting all 85% of the trust money is spent same here. They cannot save it. Otherwise, income tax won't accept. But now, sir, pandemic situation has come. Most 2/3 of the institutions in India run by the trust. When trust is not having money, they are not saving. How they give the salary to the people? Therefore, that class is affecting. That is trust. Therefore, if a government somebody says, don't pay the tax, the country means, can the government able to run the government? Therefore, same way, if your trust cannot have the money, the parents, how they give salary to the workers or teachers, or so many institutions are suffering that. Therefore, I am requesting the Honorable Finance Minister look into this. How the Trust Act is not a correct one. It's going to affect the so many employed people, many teachers and other workers in the country. They're suffering a lot because of that. Government is not in a position to finance for the institutions. Government is, the bank is not going to give a loan that. How they going to rent that? Therefore, that's the lacuna which created by the Congress government that has to rectify this present government, seeing this situation, sir. This I am requesting. Same way, income tax. Income tax department, madam has given certain concession last time. Appreciate that. At the same time, previous government, nothing done. I know that. But now, once again requesting Honorable Finance Minister to see sympathetic with the salary class people. When price index is gone increasing, your slab is still you are maintaining that. Therefore, they are not in a position to pay that. Therefore, I humbly request Honorable Finance Minister to look into salary people problem, how you can further give concession. That is my humble request. I pray I may welcome this budget. It's a fine budget. It's a sympathetic, socio-economic based on that. And also, Narendra Modi ji is very concerned about the poor people. And he has brought so many schemes, relevant schemes. I once again appreciate this government, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next speaker is Sukhendu Sagar Rai.